Hi again. So I'm going to show you a quick tip again that I use with the Force, with the gear that I've got. So if you watch my other video, you'll know I've got an MX1. MX1 only has 4 of the eye reports, and I've got that terrible conundrum now where I've bought an extra thing and I can't put it in because I've got more than 4 things. So I've got the MC707, TR6, S1 and the System A. Well, that's my eye reports tied up. So I went for a while swapping things around and, you know, plugging in this J6, which I use quite a lot, and unplugging the S1 when I wasn't using it. But I had a really interesting brainwave that I thought, well, actually I could connect the J6 via MIDI to the Force via USB, because the Force has got a really good Juno emulator, the Jura, with similar sounds to the ones on board the J6 anyway. But what the J6 gives us is a really cool chord engine to play around with, and it works really well. So I really recommend, if you've got a Force, get a J6 because it's really, really cool. The way it works, puts chord sequences together. So I'm just going to show you a very quick thing here. So it's simple. You just plug in the USB from the J6 into the Force. It comes up as a device in the MIDI. Make sure the sync is on for the MIDI out. But also, if you put global on when you're using it, then it will control the Force. So here's the J6 down here, and here's a sound that I've got loaded up. And then basically when I press play on the Force, the J6 will spring into life and start playing its patterns through. Like that. It'll play any of the patterns, so if I just jump back, I'll just mute the audio from the S1 for the minute. And then what we'll do is we'll just play one of the other patterns. So if I just choose pattern, let's go number 1 and pattern 1. So again, this should play now when it goes back. So obviously I'm using quite a staccato sound there on the Jura. I can choose a more interesting one here that's a bit more like the sounds on the J6. Let's play that again. So that's the J6 chords playing back the sequence that's recorded within the J6 into the Force. And what we can do, of course, is we can record the MIDI from that and create a clip. So if I just create a clip now in the clip menu, and we'll make it an 8-bar clip, which matches the one in the J6. And if I hit record arm, and then when I press record, it should hopefully Okay, so now if I just turn off the J6 from the MIDI for the moment by unchecking the global menu, and now what I've recorded in that clip is MIDI, so it should just play back normally now. And there you go, got a really cool chord sequence. So that's what I use the J6 for. It's really, really useful as a song generator idea as well. Just putting a few chords together, a few sequences together, and often I really get some great sparks for ideas coming from it. So I'd really recommend, if you've got a Force, to get yourself a J6 as well. Equally, if you've got a J6, get yourself a Force. It's really cool. But yeah, it works really well, and can't recommend it enough. So really, really useful little tip for you there. Hopefully you found that useful, and hopefully it's been enlightening. All right, take care. Bye.